I'm here for the shovel.
Yes. Okay, well, about 150 Main, we're having our grand opening on the 17th.
Geez, we're putting this all the way at the end.
Come
Why?
on.
We're such bad pictures here. Like, let's put it at the end. Yes, tell us about the grand opening.
So it starts on the 17th and it's going to go through the 19th. But on the 17th, we're going to have like our ribbon cutting, our official like...
Is that open to the public for everybody?
Absolutely.
Creators, makers, people that have their stuff here as well too? Or
And if you have stuff that you want in the store, get a hold of us.
Bam,
Me,
bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you know what? You kind of look like Baby Spice.
That's the only one I know because people have told me that.
Oh,
so,
really? People have told you to look like Baby Spice?
Sound.
What you want to do with that is bring it really close to your mouth.
How do I move it? I don't want to break anything.
Oh no, you're breaking it. Oh no, you're breaking it.
Okay, like that?
Yeah, there you go.
Cool.
Can you hear yourself really good now?
Yes, I can.
Let me double check your focus again. Double check. Bam, you're golden.
Great.
Okay, I think we're ready.
This is really weird. I've never done a podcast before.
Well, yeah. How does it sound to hear your own voice?
I don't love it. I'm not going to lie.
You're like, this is how I sound?
It always sounds worse in the recording, like always.
No.
Like, it's fine to hear your own voice normally, but then, you know.
And then you hear yourself and you're like, oh, what the hell? I didn't understand. I've heard myself talk so much that I'm like just used to this now. Okay, so I need to start this. Okay. I go drum roll. Welcome to a new podcast. This is podcast number 22. Can you believe I've done 22 podcasts?
22 podcasts. That's like 22 hours.
That's 22 hours.
It's like a full day.
Yeah, that's like, if you want to, I literally have 24 hours worth of podcasts that you could literally listen to. Nuts. Okay, so today we have a new guest, and her name is Kyli.
Hi.
Hi. Kyli, what's your last name? Because like, you know, I when we were like interviewing people, the way I associated your name was, I was like, Kyli, and I was like, who's a famous Kyli? Who did you think I picked?
Kylie. Well, okay, let's see. It's either Kylie Jenner or Minogue. I don't know.
I don't know who Minogue is, but I was like Kylie Jenner. So every time.
Kylie Jenner.
Yeah. So I was like, that's how that's what I do is I associate people with like somebody famous or something like pop culture wise or so forth.
There you go.
And here, you want to move this mic a little bit out of your, because it feels like it's blocking your whole entire face. You know, it's like people are going to be like, there you go, you're good now.
Okay, cool.
So who is Kyli? Wait a second. We never went into, what's your last name?
Oh, my last name's Briscoe, like Crisco, but with a B.
It sounds like disco.
Yeah, or
Kyli Disco.
Sure.
All
we'll
right,
go with that.
Kyli Briscoe.
Yes.
So Kyli is 150 Main, everything. What did we say?
It's
like,
me.
Yeah.
Yes.
So basically, we have a shop right here, like a retail shop,
Right.
and it's on the main floor, right? And then this is underneath it. The podcast studio is underneath it.
Yes.
Some people call it the dungeon. Some people call it the basement.
I was going to say, it's not really a studio. It's more of like a little corner.
Little corner. Yeah, I saw this place. I was like, can I have this whole bottom floor? And then like, I think Melissa was like, do you really want to be down here? I was like, yeah, this
all
looks
day.
like, I'm like, I could put a lot of stuff in here, you know, like, I have like different sections, like over there, I have like a 3D printer and like a nice big printer that I can do prints and things like that. But, what we basically needed was somebody to go ahead and run 150 Main, right? Mm-hmm. And, I guess, how did you how did you find about us?
So I actually think that I was looking on Indeed, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think
and I saw I saw it, but it just kind of seemed like I wasn't, I don't know, really qualified for it or anything. But I was graduating college, and so I was just applying to a whole bunch of random jobs, and I actually wasn't going to apply to this job, and my husband made me, so
You apply here.
turns out,
She got the job.
Yay! Yeah, so that's how that went. I don't know. I was just I didn't think that it would be the job I would end up at, but it's
Here you are.
and
Here
I
you go.
love it.
Yeah,
it's so fun.
Yes, you wear like a lot of hats here at 150 Main, and again, let's talk about a little bit like what is 150 Main.
So
How would you you're brand new to this? You got thrown into like this whole thing. How would you like describe 150 Main?
Well, it's like a retail shop, but it's also a like supporting local artists shop. So we have local vendors from all over the area who just bring us their stuff, and we showcase it for them. And we work with them for a commission price, and then we sell their stuff. It just gets them out there, and they don't have to wait till the farmer's market every year.
Yeah, what a brilliant idea. You know what I mean? It's like if you are a maker and you're in southern Idaho itself,
Yes.
You make something cool. I don't know. It could be like a lot of people do stuff with wood. You know, there's a lot of wood stuff and Idaho shaped stuff,
Yep.
Idaho apparel. So if you're like a maker or so forth, it's like bring your stuff here. Sell
Please contact me.
Contact Kylie here, and we'll go ahead and display it at 150 Main. It's literally a way of having local artists and so forth that want to go ahead and sell their art.
Right.
Well, here's a shop for you.
Shop small.
Yeah, exactly.
It's perfect. So also for anybody who's been in, they've probably seen the wall that blocks the middle part. We're planning to move that back and expand the retail space.
So so there's currently like a wall right now. We're gonna move it all the way back, and then we're gonna have even more retail space there. So that's pretty cool.
So bring us your stuff.
bring more stuff. And it could be anything. People that like, what kind of vendors do we have right now? Maybe you want to talk about some vendors?
Yeah, for sure. So we have a lot of, like you were saying, we have apparel and like a lot of wood art.
What I'll do is while you're talking, I'll maybe play that commercial. It's not really a commercial. It's kind of like B-roll footage of Sarah and Haley shopping around. But
Perfect.
here's that.
Great. Yeah, so we have a lot of apparel vendors, and then we have jewelry makers. We have like clay earring makers and leather earring makers and stamped art jewelry makers. And we have like, oh gosh, I don't even know. We have
a pen maker. Somebody
pen
that makes.
maker.
We have somebody that basically has a lathe and then make like pens.
Yeah.
Like from scratch. It's like what?
Totally. Yeah. And then we have like a naturals person who has tons of awesome products. She has like soaps and lotions and all that fun stuff. So we're not really specific on what we're looking for. We're not too picky. So as long as it's like something that you're proud of, we definitely like to see it.
Yeah, definitely. That's awesome. This is great for like the local maker community itself, because I don't know anywhere else you can just be like, all right, I got all my stuff here. Let me go ahead and put it in a retail store.
Right.
You typically have to then like open up a whole retail store to go ahead and that costs a lot of money.
Right. It doesn't cost the vendors anything to have your stuff here. It's just whatever sells.
What? That's probably they're like, you're like, honey, these people, they're just gonna put my stuff here. I don't know.
My stuff's going in a store.
My stuff is, and that's kind of cool to say to people as well too. It's like, hey, because they can say like, oh yeah, you can buy my stuff at 150 Main in downtown.
Hey,
it makes you look more legit.
Absolutely,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
definitely.
people are gonna be like, I need to get my stuff in there. I feel like after this, maybe more people are gonna be coming out to you. They're like,
I hope so.
They're like,
There's plenty of space right now. So.
we've got, because especially when we're going to be moving the wall back itself furthermore. So let me go back to, I want to go back to like, where did you like, how did you get here? You know what I mean? Like, let's dig into your history. Now we know a little bit about 150 Main and you kind of do everything here. So if somebody comes to 150 Main, they're gonna typically see you.
Yes.
And you work here from like Tuesday through Saturday.
Correct.
Right. So and then you're here from like 10 to 5. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. So yeah, so that's usually when we're open. Those hours might change in the future. We don't know.
That's what it is right now.
That's what it is right now.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, has anything interesting stood out at 150 Main? Other than we have this giant scaffolding that kind of stands out.
Well, yeah, there's the scaffolding, but that hasn't always been there, and it won't always be there.
It'll be gone away. It's just like a safety thing to go ahead and make sure that like no debris from the building next to us falls on your head.
Yes.
So it's a safety thing.
No concussions here.
Yeah, we don't want anybody to just like, I'm here to shop, and then bam, ow.
Yes.
Yeah. So, what anything stand out to you, like a vendor or just like what did you think of the team itself? Because it's basically like it's a very small team. Like, what did you first think of us?
I first thought that everybody has ADHD a little bit.
Yeah, everybody's crazy.
No, you guys are all so fun, and I just instantly felt like I fit in with you guys.
Yeah.
It was just so fun. I felt like I was excited to go to work for the first time ever.
Yeah.
Don't tell my team at Walmart.
Yeah. They're like, how dare she betray us?
Oh no. But yeah, I've loved being here, and I also grew up in Kimberly, so like in the area.
Kimberly,
yes.
Kimberly over there.
Kimberly over there.
Kimberly's over there.
No, Kimberly. I literally drive from that direction.
I need to double check this. I'm pretty sure Kimberly is
Kimberly
that way.
Road is that way.
No. I'm telling you, Kimberly has to be over there.
Listen here, Arnell. Only one of us has been here forever.
Kimberly. It's so small that Google's like, where's that at? All right, I'll take your word on that.
Yeah, okay, you should.
But
Okay.
if I'm right, I'm going to be like, bam, is this way.
Fine.
North is this way.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Where are we?
Yeah, we're in the dungeon. North is this way.
Wait, which way are the South Hills?
The South Hills
They're
are that way.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they
you
are.
lying?
No, I'm telling you, because like this building is facing north. The bridge is that way. Aha.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, the bridge is this way, but you go that way.
No. The bridge is literally straight north.
No, that's a lie.
No, like
No, you're wrong.
well, I'm telling you, if we took a line and just drew it here, would be like that way is the canyon, basically. That way is the South Hills, and if you
No,
go
that way's the canyon.
no, that is not the canyon at all. I'm telling you, the canyon is 100% that way.
Wait, so
straight.
where do you think the city park is?
The city park?
Yeah.
Okay, from like where we're
From
sitting,
where we're sitting,
right
yeah.
now. Okay, so the city park is like literally like at an angle like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kimberly's right that way.
No, Kimberly's towards South Hills.
How do you think I get to work in the morning?
I need to double check this to just make sure. Let's see. Now I need to really find it here. Okay, here we go. See, yeah, I'm positive
No.
Kimberly is that way. Like I guarantee you, it's that way.
No, you're wrong.
Okay, well, let me see. Look, like, let me just see something here.
Are you saying the city of Kimberly, like the...
Yeah, the city of Kimberly.
No, it's still that way. It's not straight out, but it's that way.
My maps are saying something interesting. We're not going to talk about.
Oh,
I'm telling you, it's still this way.
Weird. Okay.
I'm sticking to my guns. Kimberly is that way.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Everybody listen to Arnell.
Yeah, I'm very great at directions. I've never been lost. Okay. Now we really went off of a tangent right there.
So I'm from Kimberly.
You used to. So wait a second.
Yes.
Do you know Fiesta Olay then?
Absolutely.
It's the best.
The best food?
Well,
the best everything?
The best tacos.
I haven't eaten in a long time.
I think you need to go over there and try some tacos. Like,
I think so.
So like the thing is like they've got like, it's like them versus Taco Bell. you know?
Okay, yeah. I don't like Taco Bell.
Yeah, you're like, no Taco Bell. Well, they have the best tacos.
Okay, I remember really liking their ice cream, but I don't know if there's anything special about it or if it's just soft serve.
I've never eaten ice cream there, but I know that the tacos, and if you get like a sour cream with it, best tacos.
Good to know.
Yeah.
My brother used to work there.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I'm telling you, those tacos are delicious.
All right.
I even did I used to do these videos where I would do like a food review Friday, and then I would go to a place, and then I would just like over exaggerate my eating.
Great.
And I'm like, this is so delicious.
What if it wasn't delicious? What if it was disgusting?
Then I would just say, but I usually just go to places that I like eating at. So like,
okay.
I would never be like, oh, I want to this. At one time I took this burger and then I made it look like it was talking.
Wow.
I don't know. It had eyes on it as well too.
Gonna have to watch that segment.
I know. It was like, hey, I'm the burger at Burger Stop, right? And it was making the burger flap its mouth.
Great.
I know.
Is Burger Stop... Well, now I can't point directions
where is
out.
Burger Stop? Okay, show me.
Burger Stop is over... Wait, is that the one on Addison? I don't know where Burger Stop is.
It's right by like Albertson and Wells Fargo. On
oh, okay.
You're like,
I've never eaten there.
oh, they have a pretty big, not pretty big burger. Like they have
Pretty
a pretty
big burger.
They have a pretty, but I cannot speak. They have a pretty good burger there as well. I know I've been like, like there's my 3 top burgers basically.
Okay.
And I'm gonna arrange like in Twin Falls if I had to say. I would say currently it's Culver's double butter burger. Then second place has to be Burger Stop burger.
Okay.
And then third spot is a Whopper, no onions.
A Whopper?
A Whopper. Yeah.
Okay.
A Whopper.
A
no,
Whopper.
A Whopper, no onions.
Okay. All right.
Do you have any kind of favorite spots that you like to eat at here?
Here, well, I just came back here is the thing.
Oh, yeah. So
I've been away for a long time and I can't remember.
How long were you away from like Kimberly, I guess? Where did you go?
I graduated in 2016 from Kimberly High School, and then I went to BYUI in Rexburg for, I don't know, I guess it's 6 years.
Oh my God.
Gosh.
Wow.
Okay.
So what let's dive into a little bit of that. What were you studying?
I graduated in journalism, news and journalism.
Okay.
So a big part of that is marketing, actually, which is something that a lot of people don't talk about when they go into journalism. But I realized that I really liked it. And so that's part of why I applied for this position.
Marketing.
Marketing.
Yeah, because
Yes.
we pretty much make you do everything. We're like, you check people out, you're marketing, you're web development, you're like, we're like, we threw like the whole book at you.
Here's the store, here's the website.
Yeah,
go
here's
crazy.
the keys, this is your business. Bye.
I love it. It's so fun.
Yeah, you basically have became a business owner overnight almost.
Woo!
Like, you get like all kinds of different hats. It never gets like, because there's always something to do, I feel
Absolutely,
like.
yeah.
You could be working on the website. You could be working on inventory. You could be working on making it look prettier or so forth. And it's pretty much, just do whatever.
Definitely. Yeah. It's not that there's not people in here often, but when there's not, I definitely have something to do. Always.
To do.
Also, come into the store because
Come into the store. You're like, I need to see everybody.
That's
I need,
the most
I need to
fun
see
part.
your. You're a very nice person. So when they
thank
come,
you.
thank you. When they come in, you're like very like nice to talk to and so forth. So
I try.
Yeah,
Thanks.
you're like, I need to go see her. She seems very nice.
Yes, if nothing else, just come
in,
for me.
Yeah, just come in. Like, I saw her. I guess I'm gonna come in and buy something.
There you go.
So did you have any kind of favorite class in school? Like, how was the whole learning experience? Did you learn anything?
Well, I think I learned many things. I think what I didn't expect to learn was the marketing aspect of it, actually. But I loved my writing classes. I loved my writing classes the most, and then marketing was really fun.
And what did you like about the writing?
I think it's really interesting to like learn how many different types of writing there are, if that makes sense. Because when you're reading things, you're not realizing really what type you're reading, what effort goes into it, what specifically the author's thinking. And I just think it's really interesting to see the psychology behind it a little bit.
Interesting. Is there anything that like you wrote and I was like, this is like the masterpiece, this is some good stuff that I've written.
Definitely. No, I think, I have had a few assignments, but nothing I want to share both.
Yeah. What were these assignments? Like, what did you write about, I guess?
Okay. Well, all right. My favorite thing to write about is travel.
Travel. Okay.
Yes.
And so how does the structure of this travel story go?
The travel story?
Travel story.
Well, you could see on my blog.
Oh, you have a blog?
Well, it's okay. Yeah, it's a work in progress still. I'm still figuring out everything I want to do with it, but it's called Nomad with a Notepad. And so
Nomad
with a Notepad.
Nomad with a Notepad. Link in the description,
Yeah, so I have that, and I just kind of started writing my travel experiences, but then COVID hit, and so I didn't have a lot of opportunity to travel. And then in my education, I learned like how to write. Well, I'm gonna blank on it now. Sorry, Brother Williams, my bad. It's a narrative.
Oh, okay.
That's not that difficult.
Narrative.
Anyways, so I started interviewing people for my senior project, and
what kind of interviews were you doing?
What kind of interviews?
Yeah, what were they about? Like them traveling?
Oh, like specific experiences that they've had, like while traveling or that involve traveling.
Like what kind? Well, throw one at us.
Okay, so for example, my husband used to live in Japan.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I met your husband. We were at a banquet. Maybe we should talk about what I did at the banquet. Remember that hilarious thing?
Yes, I do remember that.
That was so hilarious. Let's talk about that. I kind of want to put that on a podcast,
Okay, great.
But tell me that first story, then I'll go through the banquet.
Okay. So, so he lived in Japan during I can't even remember the year because I'm freaking out being on a podcast. Anyways, he was there during the earthquake in whatever year that was.
Oh, was he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh my God, that probably was crazy. There was a giant earthquake over there, and it was like a 9.0 or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so I just kind of interviewed.
Where was he at?
He was at school.
Oh, he was in school?
Yes. It wasn't like at the epicenter. It was just kind of like further away, but they still got majorly affected by it.
Did they run out of the school? Did they stay in the school? What was the plan?
Well,
like a 9.0 magnitude earthquakes shaking the building. I would be out of here. I can tell you that. Like any shaking, I'm out of here.
I'm gone.
I'm gone.
Well, so earthquakes aren't that uncommon in Japan, and so they kind of waited a little bit to see if it would just like chill out, and it didn't. It kept getting worse, and so they hid under the tables and then eventually evacuated. But you can read it all in my story.
On the blog itself. All right.
No, but I just interviewed like him and then his different family members who experienced it as well, and just their different perspectives on it.
Oh,
like
okay. Cool. So basically it's kind of like stories that happened while you were traveling or at a location itself.
Yes.
And are these like, because I was thinking it's like, so this is just kind of like how they felt like and what was happening and so forth.
So it's kind of put into like a story form. So something that people would actually like be like involved in reading, it's not like a news story where you're just kind of on the outside hearing the details.
Yeah.
You're part of the story, I guess.
I feel like, I'm not a big fan. I don't think anybody really enjoys. I think there's some people that enjoy reading, but most people these days, they're skimmers.
Yeah.
And people just like read the headline and maybe one sentence underneath it.
Are you saying my writing's not worth reading right now?
No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying what other people are doing is people read a headline and a sentence and they're done.
Absolutely.
But I do want to tell you that I do like listening to like audiobooks. Maybe you can convert those stories into like an audio form and then you just embed it in there itself. So that way you give people like like an option to listen as well too.
It's a good thought. Thanks for that.
Yeah, because then you already have the story. You just basically read it, and then you just upload it to like, you can even just upload it how we're doing it. We have a whole different podcast for Visit Southern Idaho where Sarah and I just talk about like cool places around here and so forth. So you could have one where you just read your stories.
Ooh. Okay,
like,
cool.
You're like, I like that idea.
Yeah. I think, well, I totally forgot what I was going to say, but, I haven't had a lot of time to work on it recently because life is crazy, but
yeah, you got a lot of other stuff to do now. You're like, jeez.
So it's not, a final product. If anybody goes look it up, don't judge me.
He's
Thanks.
like, don't judge me. This is my writing. Just leave it be. You know?
Yes.
Cool. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell the whole banquet thing.
Yeah, go for it.
I guess maybe I want to hear from your perspective. Let's.
What, your speech? Is that what we're talking about?
So we went to this banquet recently.
Yep.
And it was kind of like all the chamber members from like Burley area, and they were giving out different awards. And we got nominated for it was like above and beyond. Yeah, because we did like a lot of stuff over there, right. And then everybody kind of came up and they give a speech, and then another person comes up and give a speech. I didn't think I was going to be giving any speech. I was just there to just be like there, you know.
Yep.
And you and your husband showed up there as well because you're part of the team.
Showed up there. We just decided to show up.
Yeah, we just showed up there as well.
We were there.
So walk me through what happened.
Well, okay, all right. So Melissa is like our executive director, and so they called up her. Yeah. And we assumed it would just be her.
Yeah. Well, I was like, I don't know if I go because I was waiting for everybody to see who else is going. Because she was like, okay, come on, Sarah, come on, Arnell. Like, okay, I guess I'll stand over there.
And okay, listen, she said my name too, but I didn't want to go up there because I haven't done anything. I've only been here for like a month.
Yeah, you're
anyways.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So let's see.
You guys stood back, and me, Sarah, and Melissa go up there. Yeah.
Yes, and so Melissa gives this really nice speech.
And I'm just standing there. I'm thinking like, oh, this is so easy.
Yep, and then she says that she's gonna give the mic to Arnell and Sarah for a second.
I get the mic. I'm like, and there's like 100, 200 people there, and I'm like, I didn't have a speech. You know, I'm like, I have to make a speech on the spot, and here's somebody coming down. Oh, I think this guy's just looking at some might be some kind of water damage. Hello, hi. You're like, I'm just here inspecting something, you know.
Just here for the shovel.
Just here for the shovel. Now we lost the momentum.
I'm so sorry.
On
this.
All right,
okay.
You're good. I was like, somebody's probably inspecting here. Some kind of, there's like, is that some kind of water damage or something like that? I don't know. Anyways, we lost the train of thought. Then we got to build up the, do a build up again.
We start over.
Restart again. So yeah, so
Melissa gives a really good speech.
And then, she gives a great speech. I was like, great, let's get out of here. Let's go sit back down. You know?
Wait, you didn't mention what the award is.
Oh, yeah. So basically the award was, maybe I'll go get it. I have it right here.
Okay, go get it. I'll go get the... He hasn't mounted it on the wall yet, so he can still show you.
Okay. The award was this.
Beautiful purple shovel.
A beautiful shovel, okay?
There's a story behind it, but I can't remember it.
Yeah, like I think this is like breaking ground, or like, you know, you guys are like shoveling, you know, like making progress or so forth. But I think you also get a plaque as well too.
Yeah, okay, we get the plaque, but who cares? It's just about the shovel.
So anyways, I come up, you know, she's like, okay, here's Arnell, and I have nothing to say, and I'm like a deer in the headlights, and I'm just go, I'm here for the shovel.
Yes.
And then the whole crowd just was like, it was like, I felt like a comedian, you know? I was like,
very
maybe
good.
I should be like a stand-up comedian.
Definitely.
And
Sarah's speech was pretty good, but it was really hard to follow yours. So
yeah, it was like, I set a whole new precedence. I'm like, I'm here. And then I went up there and I was like, yeah. That was like, might have been too much itself. Like, shovel.
that was the boundary, and you crossed it.
So yeah, like this is a great shovel. I'm pretty sure we're gonna use this for something else. But it was so hilarious. I was like, best speech of the night.
Yeah.
You know? All right. So yeah, that's the shovel.
So that's the shovel. Okay.
That's the shovel story. We put it on the podcast now. It lives in people's brains forever.
Oh dear.
That might be like how we start off the podcast. Shovel.
Here for the shovel.
I'm here for the shovel.
Just make it your new logo. There you go.
I'm here for the shovel. So that was great. What were we even talking about?
I have no idea.
I have no idea. We're all over the place here. Your writing. We were talking about your writing and in your school itself. So is that something you want to kind of do in the future? Is just write more stories about like people's experiences or so forth? Are you interested in that?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it, but also I have no idea what I want to do with my life.
Yeah, you're like, I don't know what I want to do with my life.
Yeah. So we'll figure it out. But yeah, it would be fun.
Yeah, I mean, you've got plenty of time to figure it out. The thing is, like, you can just keep trying, and then see whatever. This mic keeps going up and down. It's like, stay. It's
just
like I'm
give
telling
it a
you,
little
like,
bit of depth. It's fine.
Like I'm like trying to get it a perfect position here, but it just keeps moving around.
Can you not tighten it or anything?
I think I can. Maybe like right there.
Okay.
That's probably would do it. Yeah. There we go.
All right.
Did you take any other classes like Photoshop, web development? Because I know you do a little web stuff too.
Yeah. So I don't remember. There were a few different courses that taught different things. So one of them was like a website building course, and then another one was, well, there was like a whole like a marketing class where it was designing stuff for like what you would share on your web or on social media.
How did you like those?
I like those a lot. I think that it takes a lot more than what people think it does.
There's a lot of effort. Like people think it's like, oh, it's so easy.
You're just posting on Instagram.
Oh, it's so easy. Yeah. How would you say
it takes hours. Like I've spent a whole shift just making one page of the website.
Yeah, you're like, all right, okay, let me make this look a little better. How about now? You know?
Exactly. Yep.
So you do web stuff, what you do writing. This is why we were like, when we were like interviewing people, I was like, she does web stuff and writing.
Yes. I'm very cool.
Yeah, you're like, I'm very cool. What else do you do?
What else do I do? Let's see. I'm not an expert in photography and I haven't taken any classes, but I'm really interested in photography, and I think that would be beneficial to my blog.
Yeah. You know, I'm under this impression that if you buy an expensive enough camera, that no matter what you take,
it's just going to be great.
It's going to be great.
Awesome.
I mean, like, you just have to understand some basic framing and so forth, and then you're pretty much done.
Golden. Did you take any photography courses?
No.
You just
I just click it
go for it.
I just go click, and then I click away until I find something that looks pretty decent.
There you go. And that's why we go with Sarah.
That's why we go with Sarah. She's actually putting some actual effort. I'm like, whatever, you know. There's also a lot of filters that you can just apply on to make things look even better itself. So it's like, it's like almost like cheating. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Sometimes when I used to do videos, I would put like a nice filter that makes everything look a little bit more vibrant and so forth, you know? So it would be almost like setting like people's expectation, but that, you know, they get there and they're like, it's not as good as the video.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I try to justify it to myself. Like, I'm like, that's how I remembered it, you know, like very vivid. You know? So when did you exactly move from Filer? Like how long
Kimberly?
ago? Kimberly. Like Kimberly.
Which is that way.
No, I'm telling you, it's that way.
When did I move from Kimberly like to school?
Yeah.
At like the end of 2016, I think.
Gotcha. And then did you end up? So then you used to live in Pocatello then, or
Rexburg.
Rexburg?
Yep.
Okay. And did you ever live anywhere else?
No.
No. You're
Well, okay, if you want my whole life story, you ready?
Yeah, we're here for the whole life story.
Okay, I was born in Rexburg.
On a hospital?
Yes.
Okay.
As far as I know. Okay, so I was born in Rexburg, and then my family lived in Pocatello, and then Twin Falls, and then Kimberly, which is where I spent most of my life. And then I went back to Rexburg for school, and now I'm back in Twin Falls.
And then you're back. You did a whole loop.
I did, yes.
You did the circle.
Born and raised Idahoan, but all over the place,
Nice.
Idaho.
Now, did you ever do like because like Sarah and me are like always like hiking or so forth? Did you do any kind of like hiking around here or?
Most of it was down in the canyon. Not we went hiking, but we love kayaking.
Oh, okay.
So there was a lot of kayaking. That's generally our 4th of July tradition, is to go down and kayak and watch all the base jumpers.
Oh, okay. On 4th of July.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
there's quite a few of them. And yeah, there's some great places to hike. I don't know. There's nothing specific that I'm thinking of. But yeah, we would spend a lot of time outside.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Cool. And let me see. What else do you think we should talk about here? I'm kind of interested what you're kind of thinking. What have I missed anything? We've covered 150 Main. That if people come to 150 Main, they're typically going to see you.
Wait, I think you asked me what the best thing is, or like what my first impressions were of not just the team, but being here.
Oh yeah.
People are so nice.
Yeah, they are really nice. So, yeah.
Yes, I worked at Walmart for a long time. Most of the time I was at school, and people are a lot nicer when they're shopping for fun and not for groceries.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yep.
It's like, yeah, people. Well, there's even that one. Have you ever seen that page? People of Walmart.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Would you see people like that on
Yes,
there? You're like,
absolutely.
you're like, somebody's gonna get you, ma'am, like or sir. People of Walmart.
So, anyways, it's much better being back here. I love the people of Twin Falls and surrounding areas. So.
Yeah, everybody's nice, especially when you're because you're a nice person, and then they like when they come and talk to you or so forth, and they're like, oh, I feel like they just jump into a conversation. Anybody can jump into a conversation with you.
Oh, thanks.
What have you kind of learned about? Like, have you learned anything interesting that somebody has said or so forth? Are the people visiting here that are shopping? Who's the shopper here?
So generally, I want to say it's people from the area. They see recently it's been posts on our social media that they're seeing like we sell we sell honey here, we sell local honey or something, and so they'll come in for it. But before like Christmas, when everybody was here visiting family, it was a lot of out of towners. Yeah. So I can't remember the first question you asked me. What'd you ask me?
Who's the shopper?
Well, yeah, who's the shopper? Okay,
yeah. I would say, who I was thinking? I was thinking like somebody that wants to support their friends. So, for example, like if Billy has some interesting stuff and it's selling at, from his garage or online, and now he's got a place in like downtown. You can
say
support
150 Main.
150 Main. Then you can come shop Billy's something
yeah,
at
absolutely.
150 Main.
And like it's not.
I've heard some people say like, I'm here because this person sells some stuff
exactly.
like that, and then they want to come check their stuff out too.
Yeah, a lot of people come for the natural stuff. Dory sells DFL Naturals.
What's DFS? Oh, I know they have. What is DFS?
DFL Naturals.
I don't know what that is.
Well, it's just her business, and it's like she makes soaps, which are one of our best sellers.
Oh yeah, they have like Haley was telling me about, like, we have freshies. I'm like, what the heck is a freshie?
Yes, those. There's a lot of products that are really cool, and I haven't seen them like in many other places. So we're just trying to give the opportunity to business owners to come put their stuff in here for free.
Yeah.
And
it's a cool
meet
concept.
cool people, and apparently I'm nice, so come meet me.
Come meet me. Yeah. I'm just very nice. Let's do that whole thing where I usually start asking you some random questions
dear.
here.
Okay.
And
All
then
right,
we
sure.
dive into some different random stuff here. Let's see what we got here. It's like an app, pod decks, and they have like different categories as well. Maybe instead of asking the same questions, maybe I pick a different pod deck, right?
Sure.
And then, so there's like an interview deck, icebreaker, the hustle, how dare you, philosophy, year in review 2021. Oh, that kind of sounds interesting. You
Sure.
know? What was your most embarrassing moment in the past year?
In the past year?
Yeah, tell us something
dear.
embarrassing. Yeah.
Why can you never remember anything off the top of your head?
Yeah. Something you don't remember anything? Did you slip and fall? Did anyone? You don't remember anybody laughing at you? Like, did your husband laugh at you?
My husband laughs at me all the time because I'm funny.
Oh, you're funny. Okay.
No.
What do you tell him? Like jokes or something?
No,
or?
it's usually just because I. Oh, okay. Here we go. That's why. Okay, I cannot, for some reason, talk normally to people when my husband is there, and that sounds bad.
Would you start like becoming a robot or something?
Yeah,
like
hello, it's like I forget. I just say stupid things. Like I saw somebody that I knew in Twin Falls a few weeks ago, and like I knew her since I lived here before, and I was like, yeah, we'll be seeing you around more often now. Like it just doesn't make any sense, and I'm just saying random crap like that. Yeah. Okay, anyways,
yeah. So that was embarrassing.
That was embarrassing,
like,
and that's what I can remember right now. But I say stuff like that all the time. So
yeah, you just basically I think maybe you know what it is. I think it's like your mind is like running through different things, and then like your mouth is just not like saying what you want it to say.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like I feel like I'm not a real adult sometimes, and so my husband is like a real adult.
Yeah,
and so I'm like, oh dear, I completely forgot how to function like right now.
Okay, see ya later, alligator.
I'll be seeing you around now more often. Okay.
Which new things did you discover about yourself?
Hold on. I feel like if I have to answer the question, you have to answer the question too.
No, this is I'm the interviewer here.
That's not fair.
Yeah.
Fine. What did I discover about myself?
Yeah.
I am capable of a lot more than I actually think I'm capable of.
That's good.
Yeah, it's super interesting to figure out how to okay. I'm an adult, everybody.
Yeah. There you go. Figure it out.
It's just like it's interesting trying to figure out who you are now in a place where you grew up. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So like it's totally different situation, totally different. Same people, new people obviously, but same people that I've known before, and it's weird to see how much I've grown since then. Does that sound weird? Is that a weird answer?
I have no idea what you said, but I'll take that as the answer.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
Great.
What will you do differently this year? Like 2022. What are you going to be doing differently?
Oh my gosh.
That's a good question.
Yeah. Hopefully a lot of things. I will definitely be doing more things that I like because I don't have to spend all my time on school or Walmart, and probably cooking. I would like to learn how to cook better. I think the
okay.
Yeah.
What do you want to kind of learn to cook?
I don't know because I can bake. I love baking, but cooking's not my strong suit, and so I need to figure out how to make certain dishes besides like peanut butter and jelly. You know,
like here's a sandwich. Have a nice day.
That's fine. Okay.
What made you the happiest in the past year?
Oh, in the past year?
Yeah.
Come on. These are so difficult.
These are difficult ones.
It's been a pandemic year. Coming here, honestly, that was the end of last year. But yeah, in the past year, that's been the best thing is moving out of Rexburg and this job and meeting Arnell and the rest of the team.
Yeah, what did you I'm kind of curious, like, what did you think of me, like, when you first met me? How did we even meet? Do you remember this?
It was my first day, the training day,
Uh-huh.
you came up and I never talked to you before, and we talked for like an hour because you were just telling me a whole
bunch of stuff. I was like,
Yeah, a whole bunch
let
of
me
stuff.
catch you up really quick.
Basically,
I gave
yep.
you a live podcast
Pretty much.
on the spot itself.
I don't even.
It was like,
Yeah.
and then you're
Basically,
like,
it was an information overload day for sure.
you're
Yep.
like, I just started here. You don't have to give me the whole like.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. Did you have any? What was your worst decision? Did you have any bad decisions?
I'm sure that I did.
Like,
Which
there's
one
a lot.
specifically? Worst decision. I don't know. Nothing specifically, Arnell. Do you have anything?
I don't know. I made a lot of crazy decisions. I just like I never look back. That's the thing. It's like if I make a bad decision, it was in the past. And then I just keep moving forward. I don't ever in my mind, I've never made a bad decision because I'm always looking forward.
Okay,
it's like
fine.
it doesn't
Positive
exist.
outlook.
Yeah,
Great.
it doesn't exist.
Well, then sure, we'll just adopt that viewpoint. And I have never done anything stupid in my entire life.
Exactly. Neither have I. We're perfect.
Absolutely.
Exactly. This is a weird one. If you were a member of Spice Girls, which one would you be?
Are you gonna cancel me if I don't know?
You don't know the Spice Girls?
I know who they are, but no, that's not what. That's
a weird question.
There's Baby Spice.
Yeah, you know what? You kind of look like Baby Spice.
That's the only one I know because people have told me that.
Oh,
So,
really? People have told you to look like Baby Spice?
I mean, yes. Okay, sure. I have been told that, yes. Okay.
You know what? It does kind of make sense. Now I can see it. Well, flash an image here next to you.
Sure. Side by side.
Side by side. See? And then people are going to be like, oh my God, you do look like her.
I don't look like her at all. But
Has
okay.
anybody came up to you and said like, oh, you look like this person?
Yes.
That's Baby Spice?
No. That's oh shoot. Okay, well, Melissa's husband told me I look like somebody who I can't remember. The other one I've heard is who's the Jennifer Morrison. Have you ever seen Once Upon a Time?
Maybe. I mean, like, I'm not really good at remembering the names of the thing, like the movie.
The actor people it was a show. You never saw Once Upon a Time?
That doesn't ring a bell too much itself.
Let's see. That's Jennifer Morrison.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I'm still sticking to Baby Spice.
Okay, fine. You stick to Baby Spice then.
Gotcha. And I guess, what have you learned working here itself? Like, have you learned anything like new or so forth? Or like,
okay, are you looking for specific skills or are you looking for just general ideas?
Just general ideas.
Okay. You don't have to hate your job, okay?
Yeah.
Like, I really enjoy it here. And like, I know that a lot of people don't get to enjoy their jobs. And so...
What would you say to people that are like, I'm in a miserable job now? Or like, what would you say? Like start looking or something?
Start looking.
There's probably so many people hiring too.
Absolutely. There's a lot of people hiring right now. And I think if you know what you want to go into, then just pick the crappiest job and work your way up because it'll eventually get you to where you want to be.
Yeah.
I think that I think that if you hate your job, you don't have to hate your job. Don't hate your life.
Don't hate your life. Yeah. I feel like sometimes people just get stuck in the, they're just kind of stuck and then they have to kind of do that itself. So it's kind of like, I think usually the best thing is for them is to just find something that they enjoy and start it off as a hobby. When I was talking to like my sister, she was basically saying like everybody needs a hobby.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
And it cannot be just like hanging out with people and watching Netflix. It has to be like
a you thing.
You do this thing, and it could be even working out, or it could be scuba diving. I'm always pitching scuba diving. Every time I get
I've
on
never
this
been
mic.
scuba diving.
Oh, you know what? Maybe you can try that out.
Okay, great.
Yeah, like so we have like in the summer you can try scuba diving at Banbury Hot Springs.
Oh, do they have scuba diving there?
Yeah, it's like $20.
Okay.
Right. They give you the basics, and then you start scuba diving, like
Interesting.
in a pool though. Like it's like hot water too.
Yeah. So I've been there. I just didn't know they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scuba diving. Maybe.
Scuba diving.
Maybe. Yeah. Do you have any kind of hobbies that you kind of do? What are your hobbies?
If you're including working out as that, then I run. I like running.
You like running?
I like running.
How many miles do you run?
The most in a row or generally?
Just generally, like when you go on a run. And where do you go running?
Well, right now it's too freaking cold, so I'm running on a treadmill.
Hey. Oh, so you're running in a treadmill at least.
I'm on a treadmill, yes.
I was going to be like, hey, no excuses.
Listen, no, I ran like 4 miles this morning, okay?
Oh, before you came to work?
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
At like 6 a.m.
That's nuts.
Okay, so yeah, I run. I've run a half marathon, but an unofficial half marathon.
Oh, how many miles is a half marathon?
13.1.
Oh,
Yeah, 13.1.
Okay. I do sometimes these crazy challenges where I wake up and I'm like, we should try to bike from Twin Falls to Boise with zero training.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Why?
Just so we can see if we can do it.
That's how you end up in pain.
Yeah, it was a lot of pain. I made it all the way to Mountain Home. I was like, I thought
All
it
the
was
way around home?
at 100 miles with no training.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm done.
You went by yourself?
No, it was like me and this guy from the dog park.
This guy from the dog park.
Yeah, Nick.
Okay.
Yeah. We were like, it's so funny because like how my ideas like originate is like, I asked myself a question. It's like, I wonder if I can make it from Twin Falls to Boise. And then somebody's there, like, and then like, yeah, I wonder too. And then it's like, you know what would be interesting? Meet me
Let's do
tomorrow, 5 a.m. here, and we'll give it a go. And they're like, okay. And then we just do it.
I feel like that's not good for you.
It's not good. Well, it's like I have a question in my brain, and then I have a desire to answer that question.
All right.
Do you have anything like that where you're like, I have a question, and then you dive deep in it?
Yes, but if you're gonna ask me anything specifically, I can't think off the top of my head.
Yeah,
But
like, have you been obsessed about anything lately?
lately,
Yeah, lately, because like I have like obsessions that go like this.
yeah.
Ooh.
What? Okay, give me some examples of your obsessions.
I don't know, like a lot of like it's like I'm not really like I was obsessed about like lights for a while. You know, I think I'm finally on the downslope on that. I really needed to know and understand how it all functions and works, and how like the DMX communicates with the lighting and what kind of software there is or so forth. Even in school, like, you know, when you take a class or so forth, I would watch like 8 hours worth of software training on that and then take the class.
What?
I don't know why I would do that, but
that's weird.
I would just do that for fun, apparently.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I think that if I have obsessions, it's generally over music, actually. I love Broadway. And so anything show tuney. And I'll go through phases of being really good at piano and practicing all the time, and then like just never.
Oh, you know how to play the piano?
Yeah, but again, there wasn't a piano where I lived in Rexburg, so it's been a while. I'm a little rusty, but yes, I can play the piano.
I used to have like a keyboard, and then it would like light up.
Oh,
like
fancy keyboard.
Yeah, it's like a fancy keyboard. You would follow the lights. And I would just memorize like what the key sequence was.
That works.
And then I would be like, oh, look at me playing like you know, I used to know how to play that Titanic song.
Oh wow!
I know.
Beautiful.
I know some Mozart stuff like do.
Great.
Yeah, you know, we'll put the actual song there. You know, not like that.
Yes. That's. I think the one that you were trying to say was Beethoven, but
yeah. Oh, was it
Mozart?
Oh,
Beethoven.
Oopsies. They're all the same.
Yeah,
You know,
every single one. Same person.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah. So piano, music, that stuff. I love that. Gosh, I don't even know. There's been so much going on lately that I don't even
Yeah. What do you typically do when you get home or so forth? What do you do like when you're like, okay, I'm done from work and so
Well,
forth?
okay. Because I work generally like an hour more after I get home because I only work 35 hours here. So just filling in those last hours. But when I get home, what do I do?
Yeah, what do you do? Do you do more running? Do you watch some TV?
If I ran in the morning, then I don't run in the evening. But yes.
4 miles, there's, that's pretty good. And what time do you wake up to do that?
6.
Oh my God, you're like
I used to be at 5, but yeah, 6 is now.
Wow. You're like, have you ever read that book like 5 a.m. Club or something like that, where you like wake up at 5 a.m. and then you get done everything? There's like a 5 a.m. club.
You can get a lot done in that time.
Yeah. What time do you go to bed then if you're waking up at 5 a.m.? Like I would be like, I don't go to bed till like sometimes like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's how it used to be, but now it's like 9. So.
9 o'clock? Jeez.
in the
9 o'clock is like, it's the day is still up and at 'em, like nowhere near
in the winter time. In the winter time, it's like freaking pitch black at 6.
And you can fall asleep at 9 o'clock. Some people are like, I'm jealous.
If you're up at 5, 6 and you're doing stuff all day, then yeah, it's easy to fall asleep at 9.
Jeez, that doesn't give you enough time to go ahead and like do stuff, because then you only have from like, let's say you get home, like you finish at 5, 6, then you go from like 6 to 9 is like your window to do stuff.
Well, yeah, but also you're doing stuff in the mornings because
that's true. You do have so much early time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just so hard waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I tried first setting myself, like 7 and then 6 and then 5. But I feel like if everybody woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning, by 9 o'clock, they would have everything done.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm pretty much done with everything I need / want to get done
for the day
before I go to work. Yeah.
I'm like, I've got the day beat. I don't have to do anything.
It's fine.
You didn't even read the book, and you were just been waking up at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning itself. So you're not a snooze button. I keep like.
Listen, I go through phases. Okay, sometimes I will sleep in till a while. Like 10 at the latest.
10. When was the last time you slept till like 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock?
I don't think I've ever done that unless I was like sick.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're missing out, I feel like.
Okay, all right. Maybe back in high school. Probably college. Not since I've been married. Yeah. It's been a while.
Gotta wake up early and so forth. That's crazy. I wish I could. I always tell myself, I'm like, I'm gonna wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. And then when 5 o'clock hits.
Well, okay, what time are you going to bed, Arnell?
Like midnight, 1.
You need like 8 hours of sleep. Come on.
That's very true. That's why when 5 o'clock comes, I hit. No, not gonna happen today. Not today. But you never answered what do you typically do when you're all done here?
When I'm done at work.
Yeah.
So right now I'm living with my parents because we're waiting for our rental house to be done. So nobody judge me for that. Yeah. I'm just kidding.
Like, don't judge me.
No, but generally we'll have like either games or something or watch a movie together. Before I moved here and I got home from work, it's generally something artistic, something.
Oh, drawing or painting.
I'm not good at it, but yeah, it's fun.
Just kind of like, would you recommend that as being like a good hobby for people to get into? Yeah,
definitely. I mean, I think if you have zero talent and you just want something to do, they have those coloring books.
Coloring books.
Yes, but that's generally what it would be. Or I'm doing like design stuff for either. I sell stickers in 150 Main. So,
you got some. Hey, you got some products up there as well.
Just
too?
The stickers. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that was your stickers.
Those are my stickers, Arnell.
I had no idea. So you got to come say hi to Kyli here. I'm like, show me these stickers.
Okay, they're not that cool. I was just experimenting to see if I could make stickers. So.
This is great because the 150 Main shop just opens it up for pretty much anybody. I know my sister was working on some kind of like book as well too, or something like that. she's still far away from
Wait,
getting
like a
it.
book for what? Like a...
Well, I can't tell you the secret. She's gonna be like, "Don't tell people my secret."
Okay, sorry, I take
you
it back.
know? So
Don't tell anybody.
yeah, don't tell anybody. She's gonna have hopefully like a book if she ever gets it done.
Like a
know?
nonfiction or a fiction book?
I can't even tell you if it's
You can't say
if it's
that.
like if it could be like a like a book. It
Wait,
could
what's your
be-
sister's name?
Her name is Samra.
Samra.
Yeah.
Samra, I need to know about your book. Can you please tell me?
Yeah. If she ever gets it done, so you'll see it or so forth. I've been, she's been saying, "Oh, I'm gonna sell it at 150 Main." I'm like,
Nice,
"Go for it,
do
whenever you
it.
get a chance." You
For
know?
sure.
But yeah. So, is there anything else you think we've missed here? Like, what else? Do you think people should know about you?
About
And
me?
150 Main, I guess.
Okay, well, about 150 Main, we're having our grand opening
Oh
on the
yeah,
17th.
geez, we're putting
Gosh.
this all the way at the end.
Come
Why
on.
we're such bad pictures here? Like, let's put it at the end. Yes, tell us about the grand opening.
All right. So, grand opening is going to be, is it February today?
Yeah, the thing is February
oh my
1st.
gosh.
Yeah, time flies. We're like, bada bing, bada boom.
Yes. So it starts on the 17th and it's going to go through the 19th.
Uh-huh.
But on the 17th, we're going to have like our ribbon cutting, our official like.
Is that
hey,
open to
we're
the
open.
public for everybody?
Absolutely.
Creators and makers, people that have their stuff here as well too.
Absolutely. Anybody is welcome to come.
And what time is it at?
That's a great question. I think it starts at 12. Yeah.
12. I don't know. I'm the podcast guy / I do videos and I do light stuff.
Yeah. No worries. You should know when the grand opening is.
Yeah, you're like under pressure.
Yeah, I just don't want to say the wrong thing and then have it be the wrong thing. But
We
I'm
can
pretty
always
sure it's 12.
edit it out too.
Okay.
I know we have it.
There's no service down here.
There's no service down here.
I'm pretty sure it's 12. Anyways, so like we're having like the ribbon cutting and like the we're officially open thing. And then we're also going to have stamp cards for the public.
What's that mean?
So we're going to have like a little card.
A what?
A card.
A card?
A card.
Oh, okay.
And do you not know this? Am I telling you this too?
I listen. I don't know. I've been out of the loop on this.
Okay, so we're having a stamp card. You come into 150 Main, and we'll give you a card, and it has like the name of different businesses in downtown on it who want to participate. And so from the 17th to the 19th, you have time to go around and go to their stores, check out their stuff. Some of them have incentives, cool stuff going on in theirs. So if you go up to the people in those stores, they'll give you a stamp. Once you get the stamp card stamped, you come back to 150 Main and we'll enter you in for a drawing. And we have some really cool prizes.
Oh yeah, I know. You guys were like saying like we've got some AWOL stuff too. Like
we have, I know that they're doing, let's see, kayaking. And zip lining.
Oh yeah, that's sweet. Like you just gotta show up to this thing and get it. That's sweet.
Yeah, we have some really cool prizes.
Drawings.
From like, yeah, we have small ones ranging up to big ones, but they're all donated by local businesses. And so it'll just be a really fun time. Like a big event to have everybody come downtown.
Check us out.
Yeah.
Essentially see the products, what kind of stuff there's here. It's like here at 150 Main, we want to help everybody here as well too.
We're just so giving.
The thing is like we're part of the downtown community itself,
Right.
and it's kind of like how can you connect all of these people together?
And because everybody's struggling a little bit after the holidays, it's kind of slowed down.
It's kind of things start slowing down after the holidays because everybody's like shop. But then it's like now it's like okay, we shop. You know?
No more shop.
No more shop. Like I gotta pay all my debts now.
Yes, exactly. So we're just trying to help all the businesses downtown, and that'll be our official grand opening.
Cool. So yeah, make sure you just stop by here. Well, definitely check on the details on the Facebook page because I'm assuming we'll post it on the 150 Main page itself, and then we'll kind of go from there. Basically,
Absolutely. But I'm pretty sure the time that you have, like, it officially starts at 12 p.m. on the 17th and goes till 5 p.m. on the 19th.
Maybe we should make this kind of like as an event where people say I'm going or so forth.
There is a page for that. I mean, there's an event created on Facebook.
Oh, there is?
Yep.
Oh, you guys are ahead of me. I was like, maybe we should create an event. We already did that. Jeez. All right. I guess we went everywhere on this. We're like, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. We learned a little bit about 150 Main, and we learned a little bit about you. Is there anything people should like get out of? What should people get out of this podcast itself?
I'm bored. Come see me at 150 Main.
Yeah, you're like, come see me.
I'm just kidding. I'm not actually bored, but I would love to see you. So yeah, stop by, and we have some really cool stuff and some really talented vendors.
Gotcha. Cool. Yeah, sounds good. So yeah, just basically stop by. Let's come see Kylie here and see if she looks like baby spice.
Sure. Yep.
We'll have you put all of that stuff because I think she had like ponytail. Like,
oh my gosh, I don't even know what she looks like, honestly.
Yeah, you're like, I will not be dressing up like that.
Oh dear.
So yes, just stop by, say hi, shop some locally made stuff, and that's all we got for.
And if you have stuff that you want in the store, get a hold of us.
Bam, bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's the main purpose of this. If you have some cool stuff that you're selling or so forth, I feel like there's a lot of like creators that are definitely gonna take advantage of that and just start, like just getting their products and so forth out there. So
absolutely,
it's a great just building. We're just trying to build the community up.
We're just trying to help out.
We're just trying to help out here, people. All right, cool. Well, I think I'm good on asking the questions, and I think you probably need to go up there and
do I? I don't know.
Cover Haley now. She's covering you right now.
Yep.
She's like, okay, come down. All right, well, that's all we got for today. See you guys on the next one. I got like a couple more of these now to do.
Nice. Yep. Good luck with that.
Alrighty.
See you in here.
See you in here.